Hi lovelies, it's your girl Danae Randine, and today I am back with a bougie on a budget handbag guide. So I'm gonna go ahead and outline some of the top places that I purchased some affordable handbags. And oftentimes a lot of people think that you have to spend a lot of money to get a quality as well as fabulous handbag, but that's simply not the case. Sometimes I've found that the most affordable handbags can be both fabulous and functional as well as last a good amount of time. And I think that's what we're all looking for. Just quality of a good bag, especially if you're like me and you fit a quarter of your life into your bag, where if somebody needs like a lozenge, you got that. If somebody needs a first aid kit, you got that too. If somebody needs diapers, okay, I don't have that, but hypothetically, you just have everything all in your bag. You feel me? So like that Walgreens commercial where it's like the lady who pulls out the laptop, the monitor, everything out of her bag. Some women are just like that. I like to be prepared. Can you blame me? And I would much rather be overpacked than underpacked on any given day. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and show you some of my top places that I purchase my handbags. The very first, you probably won't be surprised, is downtown Los Angeles. More specifically, the downtown LA alley, Santee Alley. And this alley is near Olympic. And if you're from Los Angeles, you're probably more than familiar with the alley because it's extremely popular amongst shoppers. If you want a good deal, look no further than the alley because it'll provide you with just that. So recently, well not recently, I would say like the beginning of this year, I found this awesome store. It was heavenly, absolutely heavenly, where everything in the store, every handbag, every backpack was only $10. I don't think you all understand. $10. When I walked in there, I was like, looking around. So that's me looking around at all the fabulousness because it is packed. It is completely packed from top to bottom, from left to right, to the front, to behind you. All corners are packed with beautiful handbags. So I'm going to show you the two things that I picked up for myself. I had purchased some stuff for my grandmother as well at that time, but I'll only show you what I picked up for myself. So I got two bags at that time. The very first is like a little backpack, and it's a pleather backpack. Here it is. And I absolutely love it because it's nice and thick. Of course, I know it's not real leather. For $10, I wouldn't expect it to be anything else. But I love that it was nicely stitched. You don't see any thread hanging off of it like you usually do with some cheap bags. It has a nice little handle, some good straps, some nice zippers. And once you open it, it has a drawstring. And it's very spacious. So it has this drawstring, a clasp, and it's nice and spacious inside. As well as you have a large back pocket and two of these front pockets for you to keep your cards or money or whatever else. It is a good size bag. And like I mentioned before, it's a pretty good quality as well for the price. And I just really wanted something that I could throw on my bag when I go shopping or when I run errands, because it's not always the most efficient thing to be lugging around your handbag or even a crossbody. So a backpack just makes life a million times easier sometimes. So that's why I went with this. And I also wanted to get out of my comfort zone and try something with a bit more color. My handbags are either on the side of very colorful or black, and I don't really have a lot of browns. I think I have like one or two browns out of my many handbags. So I wanted to get a brown backpack like this to complement a black and a white backpack that I have like this one. So $10 for that. The next one that I picked up, y'all don't even understand. I am extremely in love with it. When I found it, I was shook. I told the guy who was walking near me because he wanted to know like which handbags that I wanted so he could take them down. All of the ones that you will see in the store is on display. You tell them which ones you want and they'll go ahead and bring a brand new one in plastic, wrapped, everything for you. So this one had me shook. Here it is. And now that you've seen it, you could probably understand why I was shocked. It's like a Chanel dupe, a Chanel boy bag dupe. It is gorgeous, nice and quilted, beautiful quality, shiny, but not extremely shiny to the point where you can be like, okay, that's PU leather. Like, we don't want that. So this is just good enough. And not to mention the hardware. It's beautiful. This gold hardware is so strong. It is heavy hardware to the point where you know it's not about to rip anytime soon. It's not going to come apart. It's very sturdy. And each time that I've worn this bag, I've gotten compliments for it. The only thing that throws me off about this bag is the inside. And you'll see what I mean. Really? Really? You go from this to this? Really? Y'all had one job. But then again, I should not be complaining. It was $10 and you get what you pay for. The bag is beautiful nonetheless. It's a good quality. You're able to close it like this. Nice little clasp, good handles, and I do not worry about the sturdiness of this bag. Like I mentioned, I wore it consistently for a few weeks and did not have any problems with it. So this store is in the Santee Alley as mentioned before, but I do not have the specific address. I got the card but misplaced it. But for now, I'll explain it to you as best as possible. The Santee Alley is about 3 sections. In the first section of the Santee Alley, it's at the very end on the left-hand side, the last section. And it is huge. You probably won't miss it because they usually have backpacks on display outside of it. So you can just walk the alley. Once you get to the end of the first section of the alley, the first out of, I believe, 3 sections, you'll find this store, and $10 for everything. It is bag galore. You will go pretty nuts. You will go pretty nuts looking in this store because it's fabulous, and it has all of these great handbags, good quality, even some unique clutch pieces. They even have wallets. So I'm probably going to be going back soon because I need new handbags. So that's the first. The second that I want to tell you about is Aliexpress. So if you haven't heard about Aliexpress, I don't know, maybe you've been under a rock. Just kidding. But Aliexpress is like an eBay on steroids. And I'm not exaggerating. It is on steroids, with the vast majority of their goods coming from China. You can get makeup, you could get bags, you could get hair, you could get extensions, you could get wigs, you could get clothing, you could get accessories, you could get handbags, and that's just what I got, a good handbag. So I had seen reviews for this one beforehand, and that would be my tip. Look at the reviews. Never just order a bag unless you know someone who got it, but I look at reviews and I also look at pictures. So I want to show you the handbag that I got from there. Can we have a moment of silence? This handbag right here. And it follows this trend of a quilted Chanel type dupe. It is beautiful, rich, royal blue. Look at this. I went to the outlet and I was in Kate Spade, and the employees at the Kate Spade, as well as some of the customers, were just like, they loved this bag. They wanted to know where I got it. I'm pretty sure they thought it was an actual Chanel bag, but no, honey, AliExpress, China, honestly, truly, on my Joanne the Scammer, you understand? So yes, this is a great quality bag. I love it. A lot of people were confused as to how it's opened, but you just go ahead, close that in, open it. And unlike the other one that had a very random inside, this one has a beautiful interior. It's like a creamy brown color on the inside, and I love that it has the velvet even here. It feels incredibly soft. And in this bag, they had burgundy, green, black, and gray. And I feel that I'm going back for the burgundy. I don't even think I told you the best part about this bag. It was $18. $18. 1-8. $18. Great deal. And of course the puff didn't come with it. That's my own accessory that I added. But let me tell you one thing that I do not like, because it wouldn't be honest and truthful if I didn't tell you that, is the hardware. So unlike the other one, where it is clearly very thick and I don't have to worry about it bursting anytime soon, this one seems a little bit less sturdy. It's very flimsy, and while I don't feel as though it's completely fragile, like if I hold it it'll just break, I just know it's not as heavy as I would like it to be. But for $18, I guess I cannot be completely mad. So it's okay for the price, but I would say that's one of the things, the only thing that I don't like. Aside from that, the quality of the actual velvet, how beautiful and rich the color is, the structure, everything on it is fabulous. So just be cognizant, don't put too much things. You know, I would say probably some sunnies, your phone, a decent sized wallet, nothing too much that's going to add any strenuous weight to the bag. Okay, so that's the only handbag that I purchased from Aliexpress, but I'm very happy with it and always get compliments on this bag. The next store that I want to tell you all about is online as well as a physical store. So it's probably underrated. Well, not really underrated, but underliked, underappreciated. So Payless is a store that's been around for very long. A lot of people know it for their shoes, and it's usually classified as bottom of the barrel type quality. But I found that these handbags are flawless. And the reason why they're so flawless is because they're designed in collaboration with a designer, someone who has their own private label, fashion line, etc. It is Christian Siriano for Payless. So this was a few years ago that I discovered that he had a line and that it was fabulous. Christian Siriano, for those of you who do not know, is a winner of Project Runway. He's designed for so many different celebrities, and he just really knows how to suit the everyday woman and make beautiful clothes, nicely structured shoes and bags. But of course, his actual line is for celebrities and is a little bit more expensive due to that cost. But Christian Siriano for Payless designs wonderful shoes as well as bags. So the bags that I've gotten are also fabulous. And the reason why I bought them, they're originally $50, but I had promo codes for 40% off any single item, whether that item was on sale or if it was regular price from Payless, they sent me this code. So let me show you the first one that I picked up. It is this bad gal here. Whew. Isn't she gorgeous? Nicely structured handbag. Once again, no thread loose. Beautiful, nothing is coming apart at its seams. It is gorgeous and beautifully structured, not to mention a rich blue color. It just speaks to my soul. I love this bag so much. And I had been eyeing it for a very long time, but the original price tag on these bags, let me see, Okay, you can't see that, but the original price tag on these bags are $49.99. And yes, that's a decent price. Do not get me wrong, that's a decent price for a good handbag like this. But Payless is known for a good sale. They always have BOGO, which is buy one, get one half off, or they'll send out 20%, sometimes more, promo codes on their website. So I didn't feel the need to spend $50 because I knew at some point they would be on sale. So I just waited. I saw it, but I waited. And when I went to the store, they already had it for $39.99, from $49.99 to $39.99, and I had a 40% off of this $39.99 price tag. My bag came up to about $24 from $50. So literally I saved about half because it was already on sale and I had 40% off. So I've saved about half of that. Come on, you cannot beat that for a bag like this. Gorgeous. But that wasn't all. I couldn't just buy one. I mean, they had 40% off. The promo code that I was sent was the same across the board. Everybody got the same code. So all you had to do was go to different Payless locations or the same Payless location on different days to get the handbags that you wanted. So that was the first one. I hit up another store and I got this one. And I know a lot of people aren't into animal prints, but I feel like this one is the most well done one that I've seen. It is beautiful. It still maintains its sophistication, its elegance, everything, because of how nicely it is structured. It is a beautiful bag, and it has this little flap here. And similarly to the other one, this one was originally $49.99 but went on sale for $29.99. So with tax, I believe I only paid about $21 for this one. Probably less, to be honest, since it was already on sale for $29.99 and I had 40% off. So this one was such a steal. It might have even been less than what I'm telling you, but just know it was 40% off of this $29.99. And this is Christian Siriano. Here is the logo for it. And you can see the logo on the tag here. But that wasn't enough either. I needed another one. The other one that I picked up is this beautiful one here. It reminded me of an Olivia Pope moment, an Olivia Pope Prada moment. So it gave me nice, graceful, classy, working woman. I just love this bag so much. And I wore it to an event. It's just beautiful, nicely structured. But beyond that, I think one of the things that I did not talk about was how functional his bags are. They're extremely spacious. Look at this. 3 different sections. Back pockets and front pockets for you to put any of your desired cards or money, whatever it may be. They're so functional, and the straps are nice and long, a little bit longer than your normal handbag, which I appreciate. It allows you some space. So that is all for the Christian Siriano ones that I picked up as part of this 40% promo code. And I would suggest, when dealing with Payless, never purchase right away. If you go in the store and you see something that you want, don't just buy it because you feel the urge to do so, unless you're going to an event and you need it right away. I would suggest you wait, because as mentioned before, there's always a promo code being sent to you. There's opportunities for you to text in and give a review and get 15% off. There are opportunities for you to get discounts on your receipt. There's so many promos that always happens on a regular basis. So just keep the lookout, sign up for their email notification. So subscribe to that on their website and you will always get notified of sales, of new products, everything that you need for all of the seasons. Okay? So the next one, and I would say the next and final, is a brand that a lot of people know about, but I think they're more well known for their shoes, and they've recently become known for their handbags. But I could be wrong, but that's just based on my own inference. That's based on my own observations of this brand. They're very popular, but I would say they're more popular for shoes. And they provide very affordable accessories for the working woman or man, anybody who wants to dress in some stylish shoes and accessories. So I've fallen in love with their handbags, and this brand is Aldo. Aldo is so fabulous. My obsession with the brand all started with this one bag. I feel like it always starts with a bag for me. I'm kind of obsessed with a good handbag. But it started with this bag. And you'll see why when I show it to you. This baby right here. Tell me this bag isn't fabulous. Tell me that this bag can easily sell at a designer shop for hundreds of dollars, because I know it can. I've seen it on Rodeo Drive, and this bag can easily sell for more than I purchased it for, easily. But because it's Aldo, most Aldo handbags do not go above what, $60, $70. I don't think I've seen anything more than $70 on their site, but I didn't even pay that. So my friends and I, for spring break, we went up to the Bay Area, and we were in San Francisco, and my friend wanted to take us to the Vacaville outlets. So we just visited the numerous stores that they had there, and we ended up in Aldo. So my friend saw this bag, and she was just like, "That's you." And I was like, "Yeah, girl. That's me. I love that bag. Thanks. Good looking out, girl. Good looking out." Legit. This was our interaction in the store because I got very excited about this bag. And it was on sale. But you know how those stores, they have sales, but they're already expensive. So they'll be like 50% off. And the sale price with that 50% off will still be like $200 or $100. So I didn't have high hopes. So I'm like, okay, let me check out the tag and see. But when I checked out the tag, this bag was about $28. Another moment of silence. $28. You heard me. $28 for this bag. So good. And it is beautiful. The structure of it is very nice. The inside of it has the Aldo tag, so you can see it's like honeycombs, and inside of those honeycombs actually spells out Aldo. I hope the camera is picking that up. And you'll see that it has two different sections. I have a candy wrapper in there. Excuse that. But it has two sections, as well as a little back area. Ooh, my lip gloss. I've actually been looking for this one. Okay, not now. I'm not going to put it on right now. But I love this. And it has the two areas right in the front. I love it so much. But the part that got me was this gold hardware. If you haven't noticed, I have a thing for gold. When you give me a handbag in gold, more than likely I'm going to be obsessed with it, simply because gold is just fabulous. It's regal, and there's something about it that adds some class, some sophistication immediately. So I really do like it. So $28. Once I finished purchasing this bag, the cashier handed me the receipt, and attached to the receipt was a promo code for $25 off $75 purchase. And the code couldn't be used right away. It was for, I believe, 2 weeks or 3 weeks from when we made the original purchase of this bag. So my friend, he didn't want his coupon code, so he just gave it to me, and I was like, well, I guess I'm going to be getting the bags that I've wanted for a while. And when the 2 or 3 weeks were up and it was time for this promo code to be valid, I went on the Aldo site, and I've seen there was a specific bag that I had wanted. I had seen it all over social media. I've seen it all over YouTube, and it is a bag called Greenwald. It is probably Aldo's most popular bag for very obvious reasons once I show you. And here is Greenwald. This is Greenwald, and Greenwald, like a lot of the other bags that I've shown you, appears to be a dupe for a Chanel bag. It is fabulous. It is a nice size. The flap is rather large, and it has two sections as well for you to hold your goods, as well as this back area as well. And it has a beautiful black metal strap to it, very long. I love it. This can be a crossbody, or you could just wear it, you know, down your shoulder in a very long manner. But I love Greenwald. But I knew that I wanted to spend $75 to get the $25 off, so I had to get another handbag. Fortunately, around the same time, Aldo had a 30% off handbag sale. So I found this bag as well. And I died when I saw it. I was shook. I was shook when I saw it. I was like, wow, $25, because it's originally around 40 plus, and it's called Olivia or Olivia or Olivia. I believe it's Olivia though, and this was on sale for $25. Once again, the puff, the faux fur puff, I bought that separately, but here's the bag. It is a mini bag. It also comes with the crossbody strap, and I just absolutely love this bag. It gives me so much life. So these two together, normally this Greenwald handbag is one of Aldo's most popular. It does not go on sale because it is one of their most popular items, and I'm sure people buy it on sale, without a sale, it does not matter. But this one retails for $55. This one I believe normally retails for a little bit more than 40, so I would say about $45, but it was on sale for 25, so 55 and this 25. I had exactly what I needed to be able to complete my $75, a little bit more than that, but to get the $25 off. So when I went to check out, I applied the $25 off promo code. No worries. But I also saw on their website that they had something called an A-list. And what the A-list is basically a subscription service for Aldo, for you to get email notifications for sales, for new products, and you can just get notified as to what's going on with Aldo. And so it says, sign up for A-list, get 15% off. So no biggie, upon checkout, I just made an account and signed up for the A-list. And I figured, I'm like, I won't be able to use that 15% off until my next shop and visit. Because usually stores don't allow you to combine offers. It's usually one coupon, you cannot stack them on top of one another. But something in me said, girl, try. You know, the me to me conversation. So me, I was like, girl, that's not gonna work. They're not gonna let you stack those coupons like that. Other me said, try it. Try it. Go for it. It might work. So I tried it. I followed other me and I tried it. And it worked. Surprisingly, it worked. So not only did I get the $25 off $75, but I also got 15% off. So like I mentioned, this was $55, $25. Not only did I get $25 off, but I also got 15% off, taking my order down to about $50, less than this handbag right here, because this retails for $55. So I just got a great deal from Aldo. I couldn't complain. I was so excited to be able to get both of these fabulous and well-known bags for such an affordable cost. And like I mentioned before, I also had a second promo code coupon. These ones were more distinct than the Payless. Used several times. It had their individual codes. So I had one more. So I decided, I told my aunt about Aldo and I wanted her to check it out. And she wanted to get the Greenwald bag after I showed it to her. So once again, you have to spend $75 to get the $25 off. So we went to Aldo. She got one of the Greenwald bag, or one of its iterations of that bag, and we needed one more. So I thought she was gonna get another purse, but she was like, you get one and I get one. I said, what, auntie? Did you say you get a handbag too? Oh yes. Oh, no problem. No problem at all. So of course I went and picked up my other bag. This baby right here. This bag is so dang fabulous. It makes me feel as though I should be in the south of France somewhere. Maybe Cannes, maybe Venice. I don't know. I feel like I need to be somewhere in Europe with this fabulous bag here. It is beautiful, and retail it was $55, but it was 30% off, so the price was $37.98. So my aunt got her Greenwald bag, which was $55, plus this one, and we got the 25% off. And once again, I signed her up for the A list, and they let us combine the A list on top of the $25 off once again in store. Once again, I was shook. So basically, Aldo is the way to go, because similar to Payless, they always have a good sale. The other day I looked on the site and they had buy one get one 40% off on shoes, and they had an additional 30% off of handbags. So similar to Payless, like I recommended, just keep the lookout. If you see a good bag that you like, don't buy it right away, because you're going to be awfully disappointed when it goes down 30, 40, or 50% off whatever you may have paid for. I hope you enjoyed this Bougie on a Budget handbag guide slash haul. If you liked it, please give this video a thumbs up and or comment what other Bougie on a Budget videos you would like to see next. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye now.